Alright, so what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video we are playing NORCO, which is a new game. It's not super new. I think it came out around the same time as Elden Ring, and it's on Game Pass, so I downloaded it. I thought, let's give it a shot. I don't really know anything about this game. I just saw that it was on Game Pass and I thought it was worth giving a shot, worth playing. So yeah, I'm probably not gonna do a series on it, but maybe, I don't know. If it's super good, then maybe I will, but I think I'm just gonna do one video on it, so I don't know, but let's start. New game. Norco, Louisiana. Shield hid the stars behind Halligan, and flame projected onto the sky every night. That was way too hard to read. There was no such thing as silence. The noise never went away. The refinery exhaled an endless sigh. I'm actually going to use my headphones because the thing is, I'll just do that so that the audio is better. Rinky-dink setup. Alright, everything should be good now. Whoa. You often dreamed that the towers were cathedrals, that the swamps listened when you spoke. That the birds became radiant spheres while circling Norco's sky. Whoa, that is weird. You spent your adolescence sleepwalking between little devastating rituals. Through Blake pleaded, you decided to leave. Oh, it's like a multiple choice thing. I just chose randomly for the first one. I probably shouldn't have done that. You get over it? You caught on a grainer to Chicago and onward to the West Coast, thinking you'd never return. You wandered through the overlift suburbs of the vast American limbo. I have no idea what's happening. Thumbing down 99, you saw an old man crouching in a roadside ditch. He was mouthing your name. He had a familiar gaze. He was gone when you whipped the sleep from your eyes. Wiped, not whipped. When you wiped the sleep from your eyes. This dude. You spoke to Blake, learning of your mother's declining health, her insomnia, her erratic behavior. Dude, what is happening? You ignored the urgency in your brother's voice. You headed east. You threw your phone into the Rio Grande and joined the armies of the Mesa. For months, you were in the company of fugitives, sleeping in nuclear tunnels, repairing engines and weaponry. The war was a meme that set Albuquerque on fire. You escaped while the foot soldiers of a pop-up junta? Junta? I don't know. Bloodied the parched land. Pop-up junta. I've never seen that word. While hiding in a Freightliner. I slept. Sleep is good. You slept easily as the truck shuttled through the plains. You called home from a landline in a motel somewhere beyond Texas. You knew that from Blake's hello that your mother was already dead. So is this like some post-apocalyptic, world? You hung up, shouldered your bag, returned to the highway. 5 years had passed. You made your way back home. Act 1. Lowland Ghosts. Oh. You awake from your delirious dream to find yourself in your childhood bedroom. Monkey watches you from the corner. Whoa. Yeah, so I have heard that it's like a point-and-click game, but that's it. That's all I've heard. I literally have no clue about anything. What's this? Oh. You. You. I'm home again. Because your brother needs you, because your mom died. You. We're traveling. Through the Midwest, through the Pacific Coast, across the Rockies. Through the Midwest. The freight cars rattled in the cold dust as you crouched on the Grainer porch. Suburbs, fences, traffic, flat country, all passing for miles. Then what? You rode in the back of a van from Chicago to Des Moines. I don't know how to say that in English, but it looks like it's not. I don't know. You stole a heater from Walmart and brought it to the poorly attended house show. So we're bringing this across the US. The heater that we stole from Walmart. Oh, so we're like connecting like memories and stuff? Or we're like connecting this little like story thing? Oh, this is the mind map. So yeah, these are like, I don't know what they're called. Alright, let's click on something else. So is this always going to be like, this is our like HUD, like this will always be here? And then my mouse sensitivity is like really high right now. Overworld. Whoa, Norco, Louisiana. Yeah, so it's like post-apocalyptic Louisiana. That's cool. Well, that's not what I meant to do. Go up. Exit. Okay. So we have... Let's talk to Monkey. Oh, holy shite. Monkey, your best friend, a childhood gift. That was scary. You spoke with him often when things got difficult, but then you left. He sat here for 5 years collecting dust. Aw. 5 years, his eyes fill with anger as he challenges you to return his gaze. Staring contest part 1, glyphs. Glyphs will appear and flash a pattern. Match the pattern to meet Monkey's gaze. Oh, this is sick. Ready? Maybe? Yes. Holy shite. You successfully met Monkey's gaze with a cool assurance. However, his expression is unchanged. You stare more intensely. Staring contest part 2, rings. Circles will appear over Monkey's eyes. An outer ring will shrink to the perimeter of the circle. Click the ring when the outer ring locks into place. Okay, yeah. Yes. Kind of messed up the second one. Anger melts from Monkey's face. Take Monkey. You drape Monkey over your shoulder. Let's go. We have a friend. Oh, now he's here. Monkey stares at you. You stare at Monkey. Keep staring. He stares with more intensity until his gaze passes through you. You become invisible to him. Keep staring. Little circles of light pool in the doll's tired eyes as they watch the infinite space beyond your being. The air that hangs between your eyes and his is a vacuum of utter silence. Or stillness, not silence. You look away. I got an achievement, Primal Stare. You won the staring contest with Monkey. Alright, let's... What else? We have the plant, we have this stuff. We have this stuff, books, plants, flyer. Let's check out the flyer. A flyer from a show your friend put on a few weeks before you left town. A fight broke out while one of the opening bands played. I got whipped in the face with a bike chain. Ow! I was outside. You didn't feel like being around crowds that night. After the show, you and Blake walked the river back to Norco. You watched the sun rise over the grain elevators. Let's talk to the plant. You assume Million has been keeping the plants alive. Who's Million? Oh, that's the entire dialogue, okay. Books. Among the books on the shelf is a slim volume called Crisis LARPing. Let's read it. Why not? The proto-disaster tourism began almost as soon as the floodwaters left. Punk from across the country ventured into the Ninth Ward. Gently, Saint Bernard, and finally, for some reason that name is kind of hard to pronounce, Bernard, because I have one of my teachers has that same name, but he pronounces it Barnard instead, but this is spelled more like Bernard. Saint Bernard, and finally the East. They curated a theoretical self-portrait of their lives in the ruins. The aesthetics of disaster were central to that emerging milieu. It began to percolate into popular culture. Collapse became the zeitgeist. Wise investors recuperated the experience of disaster. New Orleans became a plastic dystopia, a marketplace for crisis. Okay. Laptop. The laptop of your Perrine gifted you idles on a shoddy particle board desk. Wake laptop. As the screen illuminates, you notice that the signal in the house is dead. No internet. Bummer. It looks like Blake was using the computer at some point. He left a browser tab open. Let's view it. Why not? Need cash fast? Install a Quack job. Use promo code BLEED for up to 0.005 Quack coin. Get some sleep. What? Anyone still post here? Nope, place is a wasteland. Wasted to run something by you gents. Was knocking out sacked a late in the spillway. Saw a big round glowing thing in the sky. Call that the sun, OP. Just like the name sounds, full of lunatics. App's a way of getting you to join a cult. Worse than them, people living in the mall in Kenner. You can't trade that coin they use on hardly any exchanges because everyone knows it's a Ponzi scheme. You mind map. Oh, is there a new thing here? Ditchman, Catherine, Blake. Your brother. Is a lot. Younger, reckless, gets in trouble, spends sleepless nights scrolling. Edgelord, sensitive, compassionate, foolish, can't take criticism, always needs money, tries to help those he loves, but often makes things worse. Dang. What else? Insecure, dysmorphic, constantly checking his reflection, always seeking validation. Was terrified of you leaving, and now he's terrified of you dying. When I think of him, I just feel guilt. He needs to get over it. Well, neither of these are great answers. I feel guilt, I guess. No love or anything like it. Your brother is oblivious. Your grandma once said that she didn't expect much from Blake. She said he was short-tempered, oblivious, and couldn't focus. Blake was sitting in the chair across from her, staring down at a tablet. After she left the room, you asked him how he felt. I feel fine, he said. Why? Because of what Gran said, you responded. He looked confused. What'd she say? Your brother. Dismiss. When they're glowing blue, does that mean there's like new stuff? Your mom died. The cancer metastasized. It was in her liver, then her lungs, then it was in her brain. Yikes. Dude, that's a rough way to go. She was on chemo, never finished her 3rd course. At the hospice on Jefferson Highway, Blake said the traffic shook the building. He left before she drew her last breath. Alone with the morphine drip and the rattling glass, that's how Catherine died. That sucks. Her mom finished thought. The smile of the man who crouched in the ditch of the highway revisits your mind. His head was smudged with Wednesday ashes and mascara ran from his eyes. Okay. Not really sure what to think of it. What was it? What? Monkey stares at you, you stare back at monkey. That's it. outside. Cool January air spills through the open window. Consumer traffic glints along Apple Street as a pair of wrens wave out the overgrown lot next door. Okay, I think that's about everything. Let's go to here. Sprawling Shield Industrial Complex. Long ago, it was a plantation land, cheap, and abundant along the Mississippi River. The refinery grew in stages, slowly displacing surrounding neighborhoods. The chemical annex came online later. Children of the enslaved became the neighbors of this machine. Towers. We'll just go in order, I guess. Carbon and alloy in stainless steel. Among the columns sits the catalytic cracking unit that rocked the town. I remember blue. Mind map updated. You only think that you do. When he died, I got an achievement. Dim illumination. You unlocked 25% of the notes in the mind map. Part of her did too. Alright. Oh, now we're in the front yard. And the mind map is updated. 2 new things. What's this? Blue. Oh, blue's a person. Blue is a vague memory. You don't remember Blue, only the things he left behind. Photographs, cologne, tools, the name of your... the name that your mother kept. Even the pictures that have survived are too faded to make out. Is a vague memory. You don't remember Blue. Well, oh, yeah, that's what yeah. Finish thought. Shield. Shield is an oil refinery. Shield Gulf South is a regional subsidiary of a transnational oil empire. It holds a large share of leases in the Gulf of Mexico and refines crucial oil right here in NORCO. The chemical annex sits on the other side of town from the refinery. It produces the feedstock for plastic consumer products. Shield owns half the town. Shield. Finish thought. Alright. Okay, so we're out here. Mary. Your grandfather's statue of the Virgin Mary sits in the shadow along the crawl space of the house. Cat. Your mom fed the neighborhood strays. They must be hungry since she passed. Whoa. You observe the weathered concrete and flaking paint of the statue. Inspect further? How am I supposed to inspect further? Am I just gonna like... The face is especially deteriorated, framed by a system of cracks. The face is especially deteriorated, framed by a system of cracks. Touch it? You run your hands along the deteriorated contours of the statue. It snaps off as if by design. Behind the statue's face hides an odd semblance of electronics carelessly soldered together. At the center of the electronic configuration is what appears to be a card reader. Behind the statue's face hide yeah, okay. Card reader. 3 times this house is flooded. The first flood is barely a memory. Placing your feet on drenched carpet, your mom and grandfather ripping out sheetrock, sitting in a small RV in the backyard, setting dolls on a cluttered table. The second flood. You were 14. The pumping station failed during a heavy rain. You were in class watching the clouds move upriver. You got a text message from your mom. Stay in Destrehan. I'll come get you. For 2 weeks, you shared a hotel room with your mom and Blake. She spent all her days gutting the house. In the evenings, you would sometimes help. third flood. Another pump failure. Your mom hired contractors with the insurance money. She said she was getting too old for it. You were bitter. You blamed her for not selling the house sooner. You stayed with friends in New Orleans. There's a fourth one? The fourth flood will follow a slow hurricane. It will be a calamity. It will leave the entire region submerged as critical leaves breach. Levees breach. There will be a massive blackout that lasts weeks. Much of the sewage infrastructure will be damaged beyond repair. The embattled federal government will do nothing to assist. It will bankrupt the region. Yeah, that seems like the government. Small militant enclaves will form along the high ground of the Mississippi River. They will take to piracy and hijack commercial shipping vessels. Private mercenary forces will retaliate in kind. Slowly, industry will flee this hot zone. The old river control structure will collapse from neglect and sabotage. The Mississippi River will again change its course. NORCO, an old abandoned refinery town of a ghost of a river. On a ghost of a river. Your house will be squatted and then raised. So we got like some freaking prophecy right there. Okay. Living room. Memories of sleepless nights. Your mom sitting here staring through the window. There was a tension in her demeanor, as if you were interrupting some urgent, obligatory task. You'd continue to the kitchen with no words exchanged. But those nights were rare. I thought she hated me. But those nights were rare. Many of them you don't remember. Also, sorry if I'm not getting like every single option. Like, I'm gonna miss a lot of things, but I'm doing my best to get a lot of stuff. Reminds you of sleepless nights. Yeah, okay. So I guess I can't do anything else with that. Photo album. The family photo album. Let's look at it, why not? Yellowing pages of disposable photographs. Your grandfather, a peculiar look in his face, impossible to read. Your mom staring at Blake through the obscure lighting. Why did I read that as lightning? Lighting. He's dressed as a vampire, tugging at someone's waist. Pleated, cocky shorts. A photo labeled "Duck," scene of a barbecue on the lakefront. The man at the center points playfully at the camera. His face is obscured. Turn the page and there's Blue. Your father. Wait, our father's name is Blue? Your father. Through you've never thought of him that way. An easy smile on his face. A canister of dip shoved into his front pocket. Though you've never thought of him that way. Your father, though you've never. So Blue is our father, but he's not a good father, I'm assuming? You set the book aside. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe they just don't have a good relationship. Okay, it's going. You pursue the titles on the bookshelf. The western margin of the lake. Critiques of deliberate externality. Fence line diaspora. Okay, let's leave. Actually, I think there was something I missed outside. Outside. Living room. Television. Okay, let's do this real quick. Television. An old, defective flat screen that your mom never bothered to bring to the curb. You turn on the television. A chaotic distortion of your mother's memories flash before you. Tune in. Whoa. What is happening? It's like weird because there's... Whoa, this is trippy. So this is like the rapture? Well, let's turn it off. Oh, the mind map is... Duck. An old friend of your mom's. Your memory of him is scattered and vague. So that's why his picture is more like blurry. Pops Pierre. Your grandfather, Peter Pops Pierre Melanchthon. He passed away when you were a teenager. He seemed to court controversy, though as a child you never understood why. This is interesting. So let's go back outside. Street. Okay. Let's go to the street. Sisters. Little sister. The turtle. He crawled out the trash can. Big sister. Don't touch him. See, he's dirty. No, he's not. Turtles are always clean. They live in water. Trash water is not clean. Let's go. Just let me stare a little longer. He's pretty. Okay. The lights are on at the Padu Private Investigators. Let's go up to the door. You knock, no answer. Knock again. You knock, no answer. Third time's a charm. You knock, no answer. You knock, no answer. For some reason I want to keep doing this. I don't know why. You knock, no answer. Alright, nothing's gonna happen. Okay. So Floodgate Tavern. Let's go there. Floodgate Tavern added to map. The Floodgate Tavern. Many shield workers gather here after their shifts. It's closed. It should be open later in the evening. Is this not evening? Or I guess this is like morning? I don't know. Apple Street. Okay. Here. Oh, this is the front yard. Wait, where did I just go? Oh, backyard. Million. Oh, this is Million. Million sits in her characteristic slouch, lost in thought. Her carapace has taken on the rusted and weather-worn quality of the rest of the machinery in the yard. On the rest. Did I say west? Rest. You recall the night that your mom showed up with her. You and Blake stayed up past dawn, poring over pirated API docs. Her ragdoll mask was slumped on the floor as you wrote the routing procedure. You wonder if such memories hide behind her constellation of eyes. The robot regards you casually. Let's speak, why not? Whoa. Kay, you're awake. Okay, so our name's Kay. Couldn't sleep, best sleep in years. Couldn't sleep? Catherine used to say the sound of the refinery helped pacify you. Perhaps that is no longer true. In any case, I'm certain I was no help. She gestures towards the motorcycle at the edge of the carport. I was turning over the engine on the bike to test the coils. It was quite noisy, but they're all in good shape now. All I need is a fuse, and we can use it to get around while I finish repairing the truck. I heard the phone ringing inside, but I had my hands full. Where can we get a fuse? Were you expecting a call? Why would so many people be calling? Where can I get a fuse? The gas station just up the road has them, but you may have to persuade Troy to let you in. Alright. Were you expecting a call? Many people have been calling since Catherine died. Your brother is usually the one to answer the phone, but I don't know where he went off to. He's useless. So we do not seem to like him at all. What does Million think? I give Blake a hard time, but he did more to care for your mother during her final days than anyone else. It's been difficult for him. He deserves some time away from the house. Why would so many people be calling? Your mother left behind a lot of loose ends. From what little I know, I gather she was mind map updated. I gather she was conducting research for a client in Fat City. Fat City? That's a... Who would name a city Fat City? That's like not even... Like, what reason would you have to name it that? I sense that many people would like to acquire that data. I am unaware of where she has hidden it. Perhaps Blake knows its whereabouts. Who exactly would want to see the data? Who is this client? Who's the client? I haven't had a clue. These aren't things she discussed with me. As the cancer spread, she became more guarded with her research. She always kept strange company. I took her knowledge for granted. She finally worked herself to death. She had an addictive personality, there's no denying that, but she cared about you and your brother more than she was willing to express. Who would want to see the data? Your mother spent her entire life researching this town. She knew histories that others have forgotten. History has a lot of value in this place. So anyway, I guess that's all. So the gas station uptown is where we can get the fuse at. Million was security android, a fugitive. She guarded the perimeter of the aluminum refinery in Gramercy. One day she ran away. Why? You don't know. Million. I guess finish thought. Your mom was conducting research. For who? For a client in Fat City. Okay. What is that? That's like a bird. Your mom was conducting research for a client in Fat City. That's all you know. Okay. So, front yard, kitchen, front yard. Street. So where would the gas station be? Home. Dimes discount. Dimes discount added to map. Gas station. Here we go. So many evenings spent watching traffic pass by this gas station. Little has changed. The neighboring business still sits abandoned. The surrounding streets are quite quiet and empty. Okay, well, let's get the fuse first. Well. Look who... Holy shit, that scared me. Look who's back. What happened? Carnival forget you beside the road? You look disgusting. I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna give him a different voice. And you even brought your little doll. That's cute. Wow, Troy, you look like shit. He does. Back because my mom died. He does. Not even gonna start with you. How come the rest of your family so... How come the rest of your family so chill but you so uptight? My mom just died, thanks. Like you know anything about my family. Like you know anything about my family. Bruh, ain't like NORCO some big metropolis. Ain't like NORCO some big metropolis. I used to go out to Lac Branch with Catherine and Blake while you were busy, hell, what were you doing? Bleaching your hair or some shit? And now they got all these clowns like you saying Catherine died. They wouldn't let her go that easily. You're trolling me about my dead mom? Trolling? You so damn sensitive, can't say nothing around you. Your mom was excavating all along the rim of the lake. She used to pay me to help from time to time, matter of fact. She needed somebody smart. Somebody vigilant. Somebody like me. Especially with shields snooping around. I seen some wild shit out in them swamps with Catherine. What kind? I won't bother telling you about it. Might hurt your brain. And anyhow, this ain't story time. Not letting you in this gas station, goddamn company that runs this dump did me dirty. They swapped me with an ATM machine for speaking truth.
Ain't letting nobody through till I get an apology, very least.
That sucks. You clearly deserve it. Deserved it. Oh, yeah, so we gotta, like, talk him into him letting us in.
Go huff some glue. If you really want to get through, go get me some of them pills
your brother was selling. That might persuade me. I can fight him? Well, I don't know who I'm playing as, so that probably isn't a good idea. And I don't want to try it, because I feel like that's gonna, like, that's a decision you can't go back from, so we'll just go get the pills.
Yeah, shuffle off then.
Film set. A film crew is set up along River Road. Several floodlights illuminate a gruesome murder scene. Two men stand pensively above a corpse. Approach the set. As you near the set, a small, energetic man jumps from his chair. I don't even know what voice I should give this guy. Attention, dumbass! Can't you see we're trying to shoot here? Sorry. Hey, you know what? Wait a second. You from around here? Yeah? We could use some cultural expertise, you might say. We're filming a Bayou cop drama and all these knuckleheads are from LA. An actor on set turns towards the director. I told you, Kevin, I'm from Texas. Oh, that's right. No, I forgot. Your Harvard-educated daddy bought a boutique ranch outside Austin. Well, that don't make you a cowboy, host. Now hush up before you scare off the yokel. The director returns his attention to you with a mild look of disgust. Help us out, will you? The script needs some work. What do you say? Well, I wish there was like a not right now option, because I'm trying to do other stuff. The script needs some work. Sure? Great. Hey, Noah, get over here so you can learn something from this stupid redneck. I just barely told you I was gonna work for you, and you call me stupid in the next sentence. The actor smolders. He whispers under his breath. I'm a redneck. Fine, Noah. You're a redneck. A real salt of the earth kind of guy. But as luck would have it, we came across an even dumpier hayseed than you. Okay, so just take the knee. Or just take a knee. Alright, anyway, we need some good slang. What do you call a villain? A bad apple? A lowlife? A villain, bad apple. Bad daddy? Crawfish, devil, crawfish? Or just asshole? I don't think that would be very, like, interesting, so I guess we'll do crawfish. Crawfish, devil. You nod sullenly. Wow! Now that is some spicy Louisiana shit right there. Did you get that, Noah? Write that shit down. Crawfish, devil. Damn, that's good. That's sultry. I don't know if that voice really matches him, because he doesn't seem like a redneck person, so. Is my game clip still going? Yeah, okay, we're good. Who says that? No one says that. Only in Louisiana. No one at Juilliard says it, Noah, but we're down here in the muck. I've been hearing all kinds of people say it down here. It just slipped my mind. Great, that's settled. One more thing. What's a more regional way of saying to murder, to kill? Slay? Send 'em home with the roosters. Slather him with the oyster-flavored peanut butter. Send him home with the roosters? I kind of want to say this. Yeah, sure, why not? Oyster-flavored peanut butter? You maintain severe eye contact. Jesus, that's vile. That's repulsive. Just like this fucking place. I absolutely love it. Noah! Yes? Slather him with the oyster-flavored peanut butter. Got it? Yeah. Well, I'm satisfied. The crawfish devil. Slather up another poor bastard with the oyster-flavored peanut butter. Sends a shiver down my spine. I seriously have to repeat this? This is how real people speak, Noah. It's how people talk outside Silver Lake, you understand? Real people are out here saying gross shit all the time. So memorize that line, because that line is going to win me a Golden Globe. Oh, the director half remembers your presence. I'm pretty good at sourcing talent. Aren't I? Always had a knack for it. I guess I owe you one. If you ever need anything, talk to somebody else on set. Just don't bother me, I'm busy. Now get lost. Dude. Alright. Troy knows your family. He was buying pills from Blake and occasionally helping your mother with her research. He says he was conducting research in the lake. He was conducting research in the lake. Oh yeah, because he was saying he saw some stuff in the lake that was like, they would hurt my brain or something. Okay, we need to go back and get the pills to persuade this guy. Thatcher, Apple Street. Alright. Where would those be? Home. Our brother's pills? Statue, front yard, street. Inside. Books. The pills he was selling. Where would that be? Bedroom, kitchen. Let's go to the kitchen. We haven't been in there. Kitchen. Oh, pills. Here we go. Your mom's painkillers are spilled across the counter. Attic. Blake finally shook the microwave aggressively enough that the roach fell into the guts of the machine. Pills. Are these the pills he was talking about? You pocketed your mom's pills. Pills added to inventory. I thought he said your brother's pills. Let's go to the attic. Whoa, that looks like intestines. Attic. There used to be so much more clutter up here. You imagine your mom gave it away as the end approached. That's the only thing I can click on up here. Okay. Let's go to living room, kitchen. Not the attic. That's not what I meant to do. Living room, not backyard. Living room. Okay. Times discount home, NORCO. Oh, Floodgate Tavern. So we can like, okay, cool. We can like fast travel. Yeah.
Got me them pills? Only way you're getting through.
Yeah, I got your pills. That would have been cool if they like laced them in cocaine or something. Or not cocaine, they like laced them in like rat poisoning or something.
Smart move. I'll let you cross the picket line this time, punk.
Yeah, he should have like laced them in like bleach or something. So many evenings spent watching. Okay, wait, can I go in? Yeah. Whoa. Oh, yeah, there's like robots that work the entire world now. Kiosk. The assembled illuminated head of the kiosk levitates silently in the browser tab. Good evening. How may I help you? You own this place? You know Troy, that guy outside? Thank you for your inquiry. Why was I trying to get in here? What did I come? Oh yeah, I came here for the fuse for the thing. Oh, fuses. What else is there? Price scanner. Liquor. Alright, let's not get sidetracked. Let's just get the fuse. Fuses hang on the shelf. Really? I couldn't see that. You grab a fuse. I detect that you have merchandise in your possession. You must remove any unpurchased items from your backpack and scan them in order to exit the store. To use an item in your inventory, drag the item from the inventory menu to the end of the yeah, okay. Wonder if I could just steal it. Do I have money on me? The door is locked. Oh, it locks? Please pay for the merchandise you have in hand before exiting. Dang, they lock you in the store? Price scanner. A manual price scanner. Okay, inventory. A manual price. What? Oh. Fuse. Price scanner. You scan the fuse. Thank you for your purchase. Scanning it purchases it? Huh? Candy. Protein bars, bubblegum, breath mints, taffy, etc. Alright. Okay, so let's now go back to the... That's not what I meant to do. To home. Or no, backyard. Got you inside, backyard. So let me check real quick what my thing is at. 5 minutes, we're good. Okay. What did that say? Motorcycle. Is this what I was trying to get the fuse for, or was it the truck? No, she's fixing the truck. An old, disused motorcycle with extensive rust and wear. So do I talk to you about it? You got the fuse? Good. We'll be able to use the bike to get around town until I'm done with the truck. It concerns me that Blake still hasn't returned. He's been spending a lot of his time at Sarpy Paperbacks lately. Perhaps we should look for him there. Sure, let's go. Also, it didn't really seem like she was really doing a whole lot of fixing on that thing. Airline Highway. The sky bleeds a color you knew as a child. Airline Highway passes beneath your feet. What was that added to the map? Oh, the highway, yeah. Million has joined your party. Interact with party members by clicking their portraits in the party menu. If you're stuck, they may be able to help. Oh, that's cool. Million shouts over the wind. The bike runs much better now. The bike runs much better now. You can use it to get around during your visit. What's it been like around town? How have you been? How's Blake been? Where could Blake be? How have you been? I am always the same, Kay. Always the same. Is that bad or good? Whichever you prefer. Fair enough. Where could Blake be? What's it been like around town? S.H.I.E.L.D. has been expanding since you left. Catherine took your grandfather's boat into the lake to investigate reports of... Mind map updated. Investigate reports of construction in the swamps along the shoreline. She assumed it... Got an achievement. Ooh! Black, you unlocked 50% of nodes in the mind map. She assumed it to be unpermitted S.H.I.E.L.D. activity. She was unable to find any evidence of it. However, it was clear that she found something during that investigation. What was it? I don't know. Perhaps you do. Why do you care? Makes you think she found something. She didn't mention it. Haven't spoken to her in years. How would I know? Has Blake not mentioned anything? I never trust what Blake says. No. Why are we so mean to Blake? In any event, something drew her to the lake in the months before her death. Where could Blake be? How's Blake been? I guess dismissed, because we kind of know where... Well, we don't really know where he is, but we're going to check for him, so... Catherine. Your mom was conducting research in the lake. Your mom was investigating reports of an unpermitted S.H.I.E.L.D. construction in the lake. While there, she saw something. But what? Your mom... Finished thought. Okay. Reports of construction. Your mom was investigating reports of construction in the lake. She found no evidence of it, nor who might be behind it. Something in the lake. Your mom saw something in the lake. That's it. And so did the one guy that was working with her sometimes. I don't even remember what his name was, because he was kind of an asshole. Okay. Overworld. NORCO, Louisiana. Oh, Sarpy Books. Yeah. So he just chills at a bookstore all the time? Driver. teens. Sorry. Oh, I can talk to them too. Two teens nod and gesture excitedly while bouncing between topics. Okay. Where this dog came from, bruh? Dunno, she's been sitting here for a while. You seen her eyes? Them eyes are something, bruh. He's probably not gonna... Started doing this rideshare thing a few weeks ago. Kinda hate it here. Okay, that sucks. Yeah, it sucks. Good talk. Okay, let's go to the bookstore. I guess we don't need to look at the door before going in. Oh, hello. You wonder how anyone can read in this dim and cluttered bookshop. As your eyes adjust, you see Blake's childhood friend, Erica, waiting behind the counter to greet you. Kay? And Million, when do you get back to town? I've been in Norco for quite some time. Perhaps you are misremembering Erica. Weird, I guess so. But anyhow, Kay, you're looking rugged these days, old friend. Heard you ran into Troy. Oh, Troy. That guy, my god, he's such a clown. I was keeping up with your travels online, but haven't seen you post in a while. I have so much to tell you. I haven't been online much. I tossed my phone in the Rio Grande. I was keeping up with your travels online, but I haven't seen you in a while. I have so much to tell you. I can only imagine. Would love to grab a drink and hear all about it. For what it's worth, things have been eventful around here as well. Floods, fires, gunfights out in the lake. Rarely a dull moment these days. And of course, your mom was always in the mix. I'm convinced she never slept. I'd be driving in late from the city and swear to God, I'd see her alongside Airline. She'd have a headlamp on, dredging trash out of the borough ditch. Then that was probably something crazy she saw in there. Or it's the ditch, not the lake. So there was construction happening in the lake, and she saw something in the lake. Up until the very end, she never let her illness stop her. I'll miss the hell out of that woman. Oh yeah? Oh, same. You and your brother have been living in my heart since I heard the news. I know you weren't always on the best terms with your mom, but she loved and admired you. She talked about you constantly. I think it used to make Blake upset. He felt like you were the favorite. He's absurd, I guess. Yeah, he's a dweeb, but we still love him. Have you seen Blake lately? Oh, so maybe our character doesn't hate him as much. I think the character is just kind of like teasing. I don't know. I thought the character like straight up hated him and wanted him to die. Yeah, I saw him just yesterday. He hasn't been around the house. He has not. He said he was heading to Floodgate Tavern when I saw him. He may have gotten wasted. I know Gus lets him sleep behind the bar a couple. Oh, I know Gus let him sleep behind the bar a couple times. Did he know you were coming, Kay? He never mentioned it. Thought I'd surprise him. Figured he'd try to avoid me. Thought I'd surprise him? I'm sure he'll be relieved to see you. He's been resisting help, but he needs it. If I hear from him, I'll tell you to find you. Crouton. It's an awesome cat name. So this here's the... I clicked on the cat! So this here is the illustrious Crouton. So this here is the illustrious Crouton. We found him behind the dumpster out back, licking cardboard. What was that? Whatever you do, don't try to pet him, he's a devil. Oh. I've got scars all over my hands from this damn cat. I know what that's like. Your brother was headed to Floodgate Tavern. He mentioned this to Erica when he dropped by... Oh, it's Sarpy, not Sap. What did I say? I think I said Sarpy. Sarpy paperbacks to see her yesterday evening. Your brother. Okay. So let's head. Overworld is blocked. Oh. Oh wow, Crouton usually bites strangers. He must like you. Yeah. Oh my gosh, what the heck? He seems to be getting a little excited. Maybe I shouldn't keep going. Wow, I've never seen a cat purr this hard. Maybe you should slow down. Holy. No, really, stop touching the cat. Oh my gosh, Crouton looks like he's fixing to explode. Am I gonna... Oh, this is weird. Well, my curiosity is too much. Holy. Holy, what I... Oh, what did I do? What did I just do? What the fuck just happened to the cat? Kay! God damn it, I told you to stop fucking with the cat. Did he just launch through the ceiling? What the hell just happened? I got an achievement for launching Crouton. You grabbed the phone case from the counter. Crouton dropped a phone case? That was an interesting turn of events. Okay. Oh, she's probably pissed at me now. Okay, I love you. I know you're going through a hard time, but I'm a little pissed that you launched the cat through the ceiling. Just give me some space, okay? WTF. Cool. That makes no sense. I do hope Erica is correct, and that Blake's absence is due to nothing more than another drunken night. It probably isn't. My intuition leaves me with a sense that something is wrong. Do you feel it too, Kay? Does something feel strange to you? Catherine. Whoa. Several weeks ago. Greater New Orleans Neural Versioning Clinic. What brings you here tonight? I'm dying. I want a record for my children. I'm dying. Cancer, it's gotten everywhere. There are some things I'd like to leave behind. I understand. And you were referred by Mr. Richard? Duck, that's what everyone calls him. Yes, Duck. We followed his branch with some interest. Who hasn't? I gather we'll be discussing this in more detail as things progress. For now, let us begin with a simple exercise. I'd like to talk about your earliest memory. It's of pine trees, yes? It's of pine trees. That's right. Tell me about them. They grew from the concrete. Like a rash. And cracked the driveway. Cracked the driveway? And the concrete broke into pieces. They made your father upset. He'd see them and frown. But he'd remain silent. He'd sit quietly in the truck, dissatisfied. I wouldn't say a word. Speaking in those moments made you a fool in his mind. Your father's house was safe? Your father's house was suffocating. I couldn't wait to get out. And that's why you married Blue? Yes, to have somewhere to go. We bought our little place on Good Hope Street. The whole thing was a mistake. When I told him I didn't love him, it was in my father's voice. I told him I never loved any man. Was it true? No, it wasn't true. That was a difficult night for you. It didn't feel real. Where was Blue? He sat at the window all night. The east facing the window? Yes. Oh, the east facing window. Holy shite. When you stood over him to apologize, you saw the flare stack of the refinery in his eyes. Whoa. How was it after that, in the time before he died? He'd sleep on the couch or next to the crib. He'd sing her old Cajun lullabies, pet her head, whisper to her about his life, and then there was an explosion. Whoa. When the cat cracker blew, they say he fell 5 stories. We went to identify his body on a Thursday night. I remember the tempo of the streetlights. The police scattered across the East Bank. He fell 5 stories. That's... I carried Kay in a blanket. She never cried. Am I supposed to be deleting those? Tell me about this man. I would see him from time to time around Norco. This was many years back. But several weeks ago, Blake saw someone passing by the house. I think it was him. Why? I just do. The robot is no longer there to deter him. Million? Yes. Could be it? What was your first encounter with Million? Let me think. She came to me in the parking lot. Kay was about 12 years old at the time. She knew Blue from his days at the aluminum refinery. I stared for a long time into her constellation of eyes. They swirled in a kind of desperation. She doesn't even have eyes. I took her home, knowing it was another mistake. You were reckless in those days. I welcomed any trouble I could find. What happens if... Okay, I'll just do that. What was the significance of this image to you? It's... Well, I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. It's a sphere. It followed me in the lake. When? Recently, a few weeks ago. This is where Master Richard's branch factors into your biography. Duck's version escaped. A hard fork, an extremely rare occurrence, or instance, then grew into some kind of monster. It began speaking to me through the radio. It told me to install an app. Oh, yeah. It's the, I think it had something to do with the thing, the sphere, whatever it is. So that's what they were talking about online? They were talking about this app that, like brings you to a cult or something? But so long as it pays, I don't care. I can use the money. The app pays? Yes. Oh, she joined it? I see. It seems this is the last control point that you submitted. Would you like to include any additional thoughts or memories? Anything not included in the intake form? No, that should be enough. I will now begin disconnecting the sensors. A slight feeling of nausea and disorientation is normal and no cause for alarm. I thank you for your patience, Miss Madure. I don't know. Okay. Whoa. What's up, wavy person? Attendant. Ooh. Catherine. Ma'am? Ma'am, are you okay? My eyes are just playing tricks on me, I guess. Vertigo and visual distortion are common side effects of a versioning session. Shall I contact our on-call physician? No, it's fine. Very well. Last name? It's Madere. First name Catherine. One moment. Your hard drive is fully synced. You have chosen our silver tier. Your product does not come pre-installed with adware blocking its services. It's provided as is without warranty. You are eligible for a free sync just any time before the new year. Thank you for choosing the Greater New Orleans Neural Versioning Clinic for your cognitive versioning needs. Nah, they did something to me. No idea what Super Duck wants from me. Better check my phone. Wallet watch. Case picker. Order ride, no service. Quack job, messenger. Quack job. Says here I need to go to the Curious Duck. Install Quack job and set up multi-factor authentication in the Curious Duck. Need to contact the Curious Duck, receive orientation. Quack earned. This is weird. Alright, let's leave. Perdido Street added to the map. An interstate expressway traces a scar down Claiborne Avenue from east to west. East. The bridge cuts east through the Treme and 7th Ward like places whose stories should be forgotten and left behind in haste. The pillars still tell those stories beneath the interstate. East above the industrial canal, the moldering strip malls, the narrowed expanse of the lake, the shrimp boats that prowl the black marble waves. East through Mississippi and winter weeknight darkness, and onward to Florida where it terminates. West. West is the suburbs that Catherine calls home. West is the concrete expanse that breaks clean and sharp at the St. Charles Parish line and gives way to the cypress swamps. Tupelo crowned spire above the overpass, silhouetted by an unnatural glow that leads to Norco. Billboard. The uncanny smile of personal injury lawyer Martin Smart hangs above Interstate 10. Yeah, that guy's not a real person. His eternally coiffed hair clings desperately to his head. His hallmark blood red tie catches the eye of drivers speeding east. Just a click away, the sign reads. Interstate 10. The interstate expressway traces a scar down Claiborne Avenue from east to west. No, I didn't mean to click that. Dismiss. Okay. Clinic. Okay, overpass. Whoa. Puppet theater. Catherine. Makeshift puppet theater. The curtains are closed. Maybe I'll come by later to see what this is about. Okay. Who's this person? Onlooker. This is taking forever to start. I'm starving. You been to any of these yet? No, what is it? Puppet show. They always start late. I told them I'd help load the gear, so I'm stuck here until it's over. My stomach's going to eat itself. French Quarter. Santa? So maybe it is French, because it looked kind of French, the names and stuff. Vendor. Google's. How's your night, ma'am? Alright. No complaints. Glad to hear it. You wouldn't have any change to spare, would you? Not a cent. Got nothing, sorry. Figured. Well, ho ho ho. Holy shite. He looks freaking he looks sinister, dude. Look at those eyes. All these people are like... Santa's eyes roll widely in their deep sockets. His mouth twists into a smile. How are you, dear? Got $1 to spare? Help spread some Christmas cheer? Where's the money go? What are you raising money for? Something very benevolent. Like food bank or... Yes. Yes, a food bank? A food bank, veterans, animal shelter. Who cares? Just give me the $1. It's my last one. Going back on your word, are you? Not true. I never promised you anything. You're a liar! I'm not. And a demon! Demon? Santa points his belt at Catherine in accusation. Demon! His posture relaxes abruptly. Open your heart. This is a time for giving. What the hell? Vendor. A hot dog vendor sits behind a large plastic cart. He looks up eagerly as Catherine approaches. Oh, hey, hi. He watches Catherine with a silent grin. So is this... Are my hot dogs? Would you like one? Sure, what the hell. What the hell, I'm dying anyway. Really? You're buying a hot dog? That's fantastic, that's great. You seem a bit surprised. It's just been a while since I've gotten some business. Been a little slow, haven't ordered new hot dogs in a while. So these are old dogs? Nothing to worry about. They keep well. How old? Business was popping. Like I was doing really well back in YX2D. YX2D, that's nearly a decade ago. How would you like yours dressed? Tell you what, I think I'll pass. I'll be here all night. Anything else I can help you with? No. Decade-old hot dogs. Curious duck. There's a small plaque next to the door that says Curious Duck. This is the place. Door's locked. Crowd. And that is why Mary LeVue opened a t-shirt and camera shop on Royal Street. That's not scary at all. I paid for a ghost tour. If we're just going to walk looking around at t-shirt shops, I want my damn money back. This is a farce. What kind of tour guide are you? Well, technically, I'm not one, but... Excuse me? My roommate is. And where is he? Long story. I came all this way because the website said it'd be fun. I'm having an alright time. Oh, I'm having an alright time. The city was supposed to be enchanting. Anyone trying to score some Molly? I hate New Orleans. Overpass. So we need a key for Curious Duck. Which I will find in the next video because I've been recording for over an hour. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I think this game is pretty cool. I might actually do a series on it. Not sure. Maybe if you guys want to, then I'm totally down to do it. This seems like it's not a super long game, so that might be doable. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that's it. Also, sorry, I was gonna say this in the beginning of the video. Sorry for like, I haven't been uploading a lot recently. I've just been having, you know, school, been kind of busy. But yeah. What's the recording? Okay, yeah, that's fine. But yeah, I'm gonna try to be uploading at least. I'm gonna try to keep at least uploading like no less than like once a week. I should upload probably a little more than that. And yeah, if you guys have any other like game suggestions or stuff you want me to record, then let me know for sure. And see you guys in the next one. Bye.